Understanding the idea and a functional behavioral assessment. Under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, a functional behavioral assessment, FBA, is a process used to understand a student's behavior in the context of their educational environment. This assessment helps develop targeted interventions and supports for students whose behavior impacts their learning or that of others. Here are 10 key points describing an FBA under IDEA. First, identification of problem behavior. The FBA begins with a clear definition of the specific behavior that is impacting the student's learning or school environment. This behavior must be observable, measurable, and defined in objective terms. Second, purpose of behavior. The goal of an FBA is to identify the purpose or function of the behavior, whether it's seeking attention, avoiding a task, expressing frustration, or another motive. Third, data collection. The FBA involves collecting data through direct observation, teacher and staff reports, and analysis of patterns over time. This data helps determine when, where, and how often the behavior occurs. Fourth, examination of environmental factors. An FBA considers factors that may trigger or influence the behavior, such as specific classroom activities, interactions with peers, or physical settings. The aim is to identify patterns that correlate with the behavior. Fifth, functional hypothesis development. Based on collected data, a hypothesis is formed about the function of the behavior. This hypothesis guides intervention strategies by predicting the conditions under which the behavior occurs. Sixth, individualized approach. An FBA is highly individualized to meet the needs of the specific student, as required by IDEA. The student's unique strengths, needs, and environmental factors are taken into account. Seventh, team collaboration. The FBA process typically involves collaboration among a multidisciplinary team, including teachers, parents, administrators, and behavioral specialists, to gain a comprehensive understanding of the behavior. Eighth, behavior intervention plan, BIP, development. After the FBA, a behavior intervention plan is created to provide strategies and interventions tailored to the identified behavior. This plan aims to reduce undesirable behaviors and promote positive behaviors. Ninth, legal requirement for manifestation determination. If a student with an individualized education program, IEP, exhibits behavior that leads to disciplinary action, IDEA mandates an FBA to determine if the behavior is a manifestation of their disability. And last, monitoring and adjustment. The FBA process is ongoing, involving regular monitoring and adjustments to the behavior intervention plan. This ensures that interventions are effective and continue to meet the student's needs as their behavior changes over time. Contact Windsor Law. We can help.